so you're going to start lying on your back. All right, you're going to take your tea towel. Hey, Rochelle, you just want to grab a tea towel before you lie down. You're going to put it around your left foot and you're just going to lay down on the ground. Now, Rochelle, lying down on your back is not advised, so you're just going to do this, just lying on your side. Okay, so lying on your back if you're not pregnant. You're just going to breathe here. Each time you breathe out, just work on sending your butt cheek down towards the floor a little bit, reaching your heel up towards the ceiling. So for you, Rochelle, because you're doing it on your side, I want you to just feel like you're lengthening your pelvis away from your heel and just stretching your leg out. So we're just stretching through the whole length of the back of the leg. 3 more breaths this way. Now if you don't have a tea towel, that's fine. You can just pull the leg towards you as well. All right. So from there, you're just going to change legs. Now Rochelle, you can still do this just lying to the same side. You just switch legs. If your leg is out straight in front of you, just pull your hip backwards, send your heel away. If your leg is up to the ceiling, I want you to pull your butt down towards the floor and reach out through your heel. And just keep on breathing here. It's the end of the day. Feeling that leg stretch. One more breath. From there, you're going to let the leg lengthen down. You're going to come up to sitting. Now you can sit however feels comfortable. So you can have a cross-legged position, you can have legs out straight, legs bent, whatever feels nice for you. Then you're just going to grab your tea towel in your hands, or your jumper in my case. And I want you to just grow up really nice and tall. Imagine you're pulling up through the top of your head. You're going to reach your arms up and overhead. And then just bend till the tea towel hits your head. Reach and back down. Lift. Just keep breathing like you're walking down the street. And release. And back down. As you lift the tea towel above your head, keep your ribs, your bottom ribs connected into your body. Bend the elbows and back down. Now you can do this in a high kneel as well if that feels more comfortable. So you can come up to a high kneeling position. Hello. If you just want to grab a tea towel quickly, we're just doing some arm releases. Now you're going to take the arms overhead and you're just going to reach one way. Feel like you're pulling the tea towel apart and then back up. And then reach the other way and back up. Just keep on breathing, ladies. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears and reach. So just grab your tea towel, Tash, pop it over your head, and we're just doing some really gentle side to side, opening up through those shoulders and warming up through those shoulders. Now from here, you're going to do a bit of a figure 8 with your arms. So you're going to come down in front, then you go up, and then you go down the other way, and you go up, down, and around, down, and around. Hello, who just joined me? Let me have a look. Hello, how are you? Grab a little tea towel if you have one, or if you're wearing multiple layers, take a jumper off and use that. That's what I'm doing. And around and reach. Now, if you can, go back the other way. Up and over, up and over, up and over. starting to feel that warmth building through the back of your shoulders. So we're just doing some figure 8s in the air with our tea towel / jumpers. Reach and reach. One more. And then roll your tea towel up again, and we're just going to do the same thing. So grow up really nice and tall out through the crown of the head. Take your tea towel up, bend your elbows, ribs connected, up and back down. Reach, down, lift and lower. 3 to go. Down, lift and lower. 2 more, up, down, lift and lower. Last one, down, lift and lower. Hello Christy, just go and grab a tea towel if you have one. We're going to use it again later. From now though, you're going to come and lie down on your sides. Underneath waist is lifted, top legs are in line, and then you're just going to tuck your bottom hand underneath your head. Top hand covers your head, so you're in like a little clam shape with your hands. Now on Tuesday we did it with the feet back in line. Today I want your knees to come out, so they're stuck out straight in front of you. Lengthen through the top hip. As you inhale, bring that elbow up, let your head rest down. So you're twisting to open your body, and then close. Inhale as you twist and open, and then close. And then open. When you're in that open position, I'm just going to move forward a little bit. I want you to really feel like you're pressing your knees down in the opposite direction, feeling for that stretch through your armpit of the top elbow. And then close. And reach. And close. 3 to go. Breathing, letting your chest open. Again, keep feeling like you're lengthening that top hip away from you. And close. And 2 more. Breathe as you open. And close. Last one. And close. From here, you guys can all just roll over on to your other side. I'm just going to flip around so I'm still seeing the screen. I can do exactly the same thing on the other side, so you don't need to see me doing it. But you can flip it yourselves over if you want to. So you're hugging your head, your knees are stuck straight out in front of you. Lengthen through that top hip and just feel like you're as long in your spine as you can manage. And then you just send your top elbow up and rotate back. I'm too close to the wall again. As you take that elbow out, make sure you follow it with your eyes, but press your knees down in the opposite direction and close. So you're just aiming to have a slightly bit more opening each time you go back. And you're just using your breath just to calm you. Breathe in and breathe out. 3 to go. Press the knees down. And 1 more. Open out through the side. And close. Now, while you're here on the side, I want you to just get comfy through your head, and you're just going to open the leg and bring it back down. Squeeze your heels together and bring it back down. We're just going to do 5. Press and down. Press and down. Last one. Press and down. Now hold the leg up. We're going to hold for a count of 5. Then we're going to do a whole bunch of glute exercises on this leg in a kneeling position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the leg. You're going to come up to a kneeling position now. So onto your forearms, just to make sure we're protecting our low back. When you're in this position, I want you to really feel like you're pressing your elbows away from one another. So your butt's up high in the air, ribs are lifting up to the ceiling. So imagine there's a hammock holding your ribs upwards. From there, you're going to Keep your right leg that you just primed flat on the ground. You're going to take your left leg out to the side. You're going to channel a sort of Jane Fonda from the 80s and the 90s. Press the leg out and in. Out and in. And 5 to go. The leg that's staying down on the ground is staying perpendicular, so take a quick peek. Make sure that your hip is pulling your thigh, your hip muscles pulling your thigh right underneath your hip bones, right underneath your pelvis. Belly draws up. One more. Hold it out there, and you're going to pulse it out for 10. 10, 9, 8. Tummy lifts. 5. Press the floor away. 3, 2, 1. Rest. From there, same leg, pull your heel towards your butt. If you've got your tea towel, roll it up a couple of times so it's a bit more this shaped, a bit more like a squishy ball. You're going to pop it behind that knee. And you're going to pull it. So you're going to pull your heel towards and squeeze that rolled up ball. And then you're going to press the leg up and back down. Press it up and back down. Tummy lifts up and back down. Your elbows are pressing down evenly into the floor. Press it up, lift the tummy up and back down. 3 to go. Press it up and back down. 2, nice and controlled and slow, and 1. Now you're going to hold it up there for 10 seconds. 9, really keep feeling like you're zipping in this right hip. 5, 4, 3, we're going to do 10 little pulses to finish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, tummy lifts, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come up onto your hands and knees and tuck your toes underneath you. And then all you're going to do is inhale, let everything relax. All your dinner and eggs and wine and stuff drop to the floor, and then lift them up and away. Inhale, let everything relax, and lift. Inhale to relax. Exhale as you lift. 2 more. Breathe in and breathe out. And last one, breathe in. Eye line is about 1/2 meter in front of you. Lift the abdominals. On the next exhale, you're going to hover your knees off just an inch. Hover for 3, 2, 1, and rest. And again, lift the tummy, hover the knees for 3, 2, 1, and rest. And again, we've got 3 to go. Lift and hover. Make these little smiley bits of your elbows face one another, so you're internally rotating your humerus bone. 1 more. Lift and hover. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Now from here, press your hands, spread your fingers out into the floor. Take your hands just slightly wider than your shoulders. You're going to press your heel down, send your pelvis up towards the ceiling. So going up into a pike position. Now when you're here, I just want you to walk your feet. So you're going to pull one heel up and push the other one down. And then switch. And then switch. Switch. So it's quite a bit of shoulder work. Switch, but you'll hopefully be feeling a bit of a stretch up through the back of the leg. Switch. 1 more on each side. From here, you're either going to, I'll show you the 2 options. You're either going to press straight forward into a plank, or you're going to drop down onto your knees and then come into a plank. You pick the version you want to do tonight for where you're feeling. I think I'm going to go into a full plank because I'm feeling good, but don't have to if you don't want to. So you're going to come from your pike with your bum up towards the ceiling. Lift your tummy, squeeze your butt, and either come forward into your plank or come onto your knees and then lean into your plank that way. And then go backwards into your pike. So a kneeling plank is just as good at building abdominal strength. So this is your kneeling plank. You're still working your abs, you're still working your glutes, but it's not as intense. And then when you go up into your pike, you just go bum up, Heels pressing down. And then you can drop down onto your knees again. Send your hips forward into your plank. Send your hips back, toes down and up. So it's a little bit of yoga really. From there you're going to drop down onto your knees. And now we're going to have to roll onto the other side. So we still got to do all the glutes on the other side. Keep your rolled up tea towel nearby. We're going to need it soon. Legs are going to be out in front. Let your heart rate drop down again. Make sure your head is in line with your chest and your tummy, and your butt rather. And then you're going to lift the leg and lower. Lift, squeeze the heels together and lower. Underneath waist is lifted and lower. 2 to go, up and down. Last one. 5 whole leg lifts, up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 to go. Underneath waist is lifted. And last one. Then you're going to roll forwards again. Come up onto your hands and knees. So now we've primed the right glute, ready to support your body. Drop down onto your forearms again. Your right leg this time is going to press out and away from you and come back. Well, it might not be your right leg, whatever the other leg is that you didn't already work. Out and down. Feel like the leg that you're stabilizing with and you're kneeling on, your pelvis is, or your pelvic muscles are really pulling that thigh in underneath your pelvis. Press out and back in. You've got 3 to go. 3, 2, press the floor away evenly with both elbows. Hold the leg out there and then rest. Bring your tea towel behind your knee. Back onto your forearms. Pressing your elbows away and pressing the floor away. Lift those ribs. You're going to take that heel toward your butt and squeeze your little towel and then press it up and down. Abs are lifted and engaged so that you're not arching through your low back as you lift and lower that leg. 4, 6 to go. 6, 5, tummy's lifted. Press the floor away from you. Feel that hammock lifting your rib cage into your body. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 10 little pulses. 9, 8. Press the floor away. Draw the tummy in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. From there, I want you to lift one leg up straight behind you, and then you're going to cross it in or behind the other leg. So it's going to come across your body, and then you're just going to kneel yourself backwards. Now obviously, Rochelle, just go back as far as you can. Everybody else go back as far as you can as well. You're hoping to feel a stretch through that front butt cheek. And then if you can't feel it, drop down onto your forearms. If that feels really uncomfortable, you can also do a figure 4 stretch on your back. So it's a modified pigeon if you've done yoga before, or you can do this figure 4 stretch as well. Two more breaths here. And then you're going to change legs. So if you're doing your pigeon stretch, you just take the leg up and across and then sit backwards. Closer you lie to the ground. Obviously the more flexion you need in that front knee, so the more bent you need that front knee to be, but you'll get that nice stretch through the glute there. Three more breaths. All your tea towels again. You're going to come into a kneeling position now. And all you're going to do is pop the tea towel behind your head so it sort of forms a bit of a hammock. We're going to do some upright abdominals today. So as you breathe out, I'll do it on a bit of an angle, you're going to pull the tea towel into your head and lean forwards. Feel like you're drawing your belly button in towards you as you pull, and then pull the head back into the tea towel. Pull it down, and then pull it back. So you're actually getting a bit of a neck release while you're doing the abdominal work. Pull down and release. So as you reach down, feel like you're lengthening through the low part of your abdominals and up, down and lift. 2 more. Pull and release. Now for a bit of an extra neck release, pull your hands forward into your tea towel, push your head back. We're going to hold for a count of 10, 9, grow your head up towards the ceiling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just release. Can you feel it in your arms a little bit as well? Yeah, good. I see some arm shaking going on. Good. We're going to do that again. Pull the tea towel into your head, pull your head backwards. Feel like you're trying to lengthen your head off of your neck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to do that one more time, and then we're going to do some tricep releases. All right, again, grab your tea towel. Pull your head backwards, pull the tea towel forwards into your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. So you're going to reach one arm up towards the ceiling, drop the shoulder down away from your ears, and then send that arm down towards your bra strap. Once you don't feel anything anymore, add in a bit of a push down of that elbow. Just watch that your head doesn't end up stuck to your chin. Lengthen, so there's a bit of a gap there. Gently draw those bottom ribs in, so you're still connected through those upper abdominals. Try and push your arm down your bra strap a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, and just give that arm a bit of a shake. And then other arm goes up overhead, send it down towards your bra strap, keeping your neck nice and long, and then pull it back with the other arm. Feel like you're growing tall out of the crown of your head. So even though you're sitting here, you're still working those little muscles that lengthen you. Three more breaths. Connect those ribs. And then you're going to put your hands on your hips, round your spine. Press your chest forward and open your arms out so they're like a W. Go this way. So you round and go in. Then you press and W. So we're getting some spinal mobility here. In and press. Down. I always think when I'm doing this position, I sort of channel, imagine a ship in the olden days that were wooden. They used to have those mermaids and things on the front. Channel one of those when you come into your extension. Press. And round. We're going to do 2 more of these little W stretches. Press. Round. Last one, press. You're going to hold this position, and now I want you to press your elbows back and release. Press and release. Press back and release. Press back and release. One more. You're going to press and hold. Now bring your elbows down and up. down and up. So you're quite extended through your spine as you're moving those elbows back. So it's like you're trying to get your elbows to touch behind your body. 3, 2, 1, and rest. From there, bring your arm across your body. Again, feel like you're growing tall through the rest of you. Drop that shoulder. Pull this hand towards your face as you push your other arm into it. And feel that big stretch through the back of your shoulder. And every time you breathe, just try and relax into that stretch just a little bit more. And then you're going to just relax and go the other way. Drop that shoulder, pull this hand towards your face and push the other one away. Growing up nice and tall through the crown of the head. And then release. We're just going to do some shoulder shrugs now. You're just going to shrug up and then open back. Shrug up and open back. Shrug up and open back. Shrug up and open back. You can do this sitting on a chair if you want to. If kneeling is not, if you're not enjoying kneeling, you can just pop up onto a chair. Go back the other way. Forwards. And forwards. Forwards. Just checking the time. Forwards. We're going to do a little bit of hip opening to finish. 2 more. So you're just going to lie down on the floor. We're not going to be lying down for very long. Bring the soles of your feet so that they are touching. Lying on your back with your hands by your side. If at any time this causes any pain through your pubic bone, just bring your feet to parallel. But otherwise, squeeze the soles of your feet together. As you breathe out, you're going to press your hips up towards the ceiling and then lower back down. Press the hips. Bring your feet a little closer to your butt if you're feeling it in your knees and back down. We've got 6 of these to go. Press, open up through the front of the hips and back down. 4, squeeze the butt. 5, on the way down for the next 4, try and roll your spine down 1 vertebra at a time. Lift the hips, roll your spine back down. Lift, roll back down. 1 more, lift, roll back down. You're going to lift and hold now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift those hips a little higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Do 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Take your feet so that they are parallel. Then roll over onto your side. You're going to come up from there. We're going to do a little bit of foot release work just to finish. Our poor little feet get ignored a lot of the time. So you're going to start sitting out nice and straight. If you can't get your legs straight and your back straight, bend your knees slightly. I'd rather your back was up nice and straight than your legs. We're going to start with the right leg. You're going to straighten the right leg out, pull your toes back to your shins, keep pulling your toes back to your shins as you reach the ball of your foot away from you. Curl like you're trying to hold something with your toe, and then bring the foot back up, toes open. Keep the toes open as you push the ball of your foot down, grab something with your toes, and then pull them up. Release. Feeling that in your feet? Toes down, hug something. It's like you're trying to grab a pencil with your toes. Keep that pencil in as you bring the foot up, and then open. Toes to the shin as you press the foot away. Grab something with the pencil, and then open. Now we're going to go the other way. So you're going to grab a pencil, reach your foot down, Let go of the pencil, open your toes and lift. Grab, down, open the toes and lift. Grab something, down, open the toes and up. Grab, down, open and lift. Let that right leg go. Left leg now. Pull the toes to the shin. Take the ball of the foot towards the floor. Grab a pencil with your toes and lift. Then open back up again. Reach, ball the foot to the floor. Grab something with your toes. Pull it up and open. Reach away. Grab something with your toes. Pull it up and open. One more this way. Reach it away. Toes in and lift. Now we've got to go the other way. So hold something with your toes like a pencil. Down. Open up through the toes and lift. Hold. Down. Open and up. Two more. Hold. Down. Open and up. Hold. Down. Open and up. Take your legs out to straight. Arms are just going to cross in front of you. I want you to squeeze your legs together. Bend your knees slightly so you can get your spine really long. And then as you breathe out, rotate to the right and back to the center. To the left and to the center. Keep going. Round to the right and to the center. And to the left and center. Two more to each direction. Rotate and back. Rotate and back. Last one this way and last one the other way. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And you ladies are all done. That flew by tonight. How are you feeling? Good? Something a little bit different for tonight. I thought we'd just do something a little bit different. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more loose than you were when you started. We did quite a bit of shoulder. I know everyone's just getting really stiff because everyone's working at home and they're sort of crouched over different desks and they're at the kitchen table so they can watch the kids while they work. So there's a lot of different stuff going on, but I thought a bit of shoulder opening would be good tonight. Does anybody have any other questions? I've got a bit of time tonight. I haven't gone as long as I normally do with the chit chat.
Does anyone else get toe cramps with that last?
Yes, I totally got toe cramps. So the trick to that is if you have a tennis ball spare anywhere in your house, after you get off from this meeting, go and grab a tennis ball and you're going to put it underneath. Let me see if I have a ball to show you. Handy, I do have a tennis ball. Pop the tennis ball underneath the ball of your foot and roll it out 10 times. And then you're going to pop it under your heel and do the same thing. Oh, I'm on a squishy mat, so it's not working as well. Roll it out 10 times and then roll it underneath your foot 10 times as well. And do that on both feet. And if you do that every day, it should start to release through all that fascia and so your feet shouldn't get as crampy.